The hairy bikers, Dave Myers and Cy King, are beloved British chefs and television personalities. For decades, they've entertained millions of viewers with their adventures exploring regional cuisines. Join Factsverse as we take a look into the trials Dave and Cy have overcome through the years, from near-fatal medical diagnoses to dissolving lifelong commitments, in their mission to bring people together over delicious homemade meals. Health on the line. Cy King has navigated a tempest of personal challenges that could easily dishearten the strongest of souls. His journey, marked by a series of health revelations and personal upheavals, paints a portrait of a man who's faced adversity with the same gusto with which he approaches his cooking. The public first was made aware of his health struggles when he was blindsided by a diagnosis of a brain aneurysm. This grave medical condition, often undetected until it becomes life-threatening, was a loud wake-up call for the jovial chef. It was not just a brush with mortality, it was a head-on collision with his own vulnerability. The period following his diagnosis was fraught with uncertainty as he grappled with the fragility of his health. Amidst this personal health crisis, Cy was also wading through the emotional aftermath of his divorce from Jane, his wife of 27 years. The disillusion of such a long-standing partnership is a seismic one in anyone's life, and for Cy, it came at a time when stability was most needed. The end of his marriage was a private sorrow that coincided cruelly with his public battles. Compounding these personal setbacks was the loss of Cy's mother, an event that preceded his aneurysm diagnosis and undoubtedly cast a long shadow over his spirit. For Cy, it was a bereavement he had to process in the public eye while maintaining the hairy bikers' persona of cheerfulness and resilience. His health journey also included tackling weight issues that crept up over the years spent indulging in the hearty fare that he and his cooking partner Dave Myers so enthusiastically championed on their show. At one point, tipping the scales at 19.5 stone, Cy's weight became a silent alarm, signaling the need for a lifestyle overhaul. This realization led to a transformative weight loss journey that saw him shed pounds and adopt healthier habits. Dave Myers' brush with mortality. Dave Myers has also faced his own profound brush with mortality. It came with a diagnosis no one is ever prepared to hear: cancer. At age 64, at a time when many are contemplating retirement and enjoying the fruits of their labor, Dave was instead bracing for the fight of his life. The diagnosis forced Dave to step back from the television screens and public appearances that had made him a beloved figure in homes across the UK and beyond. The treatment that followed was grueling. Chemotherapy became a part of Dave's regular routine. It's a treatment known for its effectiveness, but also for its capacity to strip away vitality and appetite, two things particularly cruel to take from a chef whose life revolves around the joy of food and cooking. Dave has been candid about the brutality of his treatment experience, sharing with fans and followers the toll it's taken on him. The loss of appetite was particularly poignant for someone who had spent his life celebrating food. To find oneself indifferent to the very thing that has defined one's career and passion is a strange and disheartening sensation. But through this harrowing journey, his resilience has shined through. His determination to face cancer head-on and to speak openly about his experiences has not only endeared him further to the public, but also offered solace and companionship to others walking a similar path. His openness about the challenges of treatment, including the physical and emotional toll it exacts, serves as a beacon of honesty. As he continues healing and hopes to return to the life he loves, Dave Myers shows strength in vulnerability and courage in facing mortality. Accidents and incidents. The road traveled by the hairy bikers has been peppered with mishaps. Cy and Dave, the affable duo, have navigated a hazardous path of accidents and incidents that have threatened to derail their culinary journey. Their adventures on motorcycles, an integral part of the hairy bikers brand, have not come without risks. The pair have experienced their fair share of spills and scares on the open road. These incidents have ranged from minor scrapes to more serious encounters that served as stark reminders of the dangers inherent in their chosen mode of travel. Yet each accident has been met with a resilience that is as much a part of their character as their love for hearty, home-cooked meals. Off the road, the kitchen, usually a place of creation and joy for Cy and Dave, has also been a setting for injury. The hazards of hot stoves, sharp knives, and the fast-paced environment of cooking shows have occasionally led to on-set injuries. Each burn or cut has been a lesson in the importance of safety amidst the chaos of culinary creativity. Perhaps more impactful than the physical injuries have been the incidents that left no visible scars but took a toll nonetheless. Their dedication to their craft and lifestyle led to weight issues, with both Cy and Dave at one point facing serious health concerns. Dave reached 18 stone, and Cy peaked at that 19.5 stone, weights that carried with them an increased risk of numerous health complications. Through each accident and health scare, Cy and Dave have learned valuable lessons. They've adapted their lives and habits, not only to continue doing what they love to do, but to do so in a way that ensures they can keep riding and cooking for years to come. Maintaining their passion. Through the whirl of health scares and the turbulence of life's twists, the bond between Dave and Cy, affectionately known as the Hairy Bikers, has remained unshakable. Their passion for food and travel has been a beacon, guiding them back to the warmth of the kitchen and the open roads they so cherish. When they geared up for their heartwarming Christmas special, it was clear their spirit remained as vibrant as ever. That new chapter in their journey was not just a return to work, it was a celebration of resilience, a toast to the healing powers of cooking and companionship. The special, a cherished memory, was more than a collection of festive recipes. It was a tribute to the duo's enduring friendship and the solace they found in their culinary creations. For Dave and Cy, the kitchen represents a sanctuary where worries simmer away and joy bubbles on the stovetop. Their latest venture comes after a period marked by Dave's brave confrontation with cancer and Cy's recovery from his own health battles. As they traverse the country, sourcing the finest ingredients for their festive feast, Dave and Cy's journey is as much about discovering new flavors as it is about rediscovering themselves. Each stop along the way is a step towards healing, with the open road serving as a metaphor for moving forward, no matter what life throws their way. The Hairy Bikers Christmas special was a moving narrative, interwoven with laughter, sincerity, and delicious dishes. It showcased how, even in the shadow of hardship, Dave and Cy have managed to maintain their passion for food and for each other. As they continue to share their love for good eats and good company, it's clear Dave and Cy are not just surviving, they're thriving, with the flame of their passion burning brighter than ever. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite memory of Dave and Cy as the Hairy Bikers? Let us know in the comments section below.